Lincoln Elementary. I'm Eb.
And I'm Pilar. Good morning and welcome to Lincoln Live. We are 5th graders sharing the news you need to know.
Remember this today, you're doing great things.
Today is Monday, December 11th, 2023, and it is a C Day.
Moving on to our morning greeting. Choose one you like the best. Hang an ornament or throw a snowball.
Here's our own meteorologist, Emma, with the latest and greatest weather report.
Take it away, Emma.
The predicted temperature today is 37 degrees and partly sunny. Hopefully we have outside recess, but check with your teacher to be sure. Have a great day, Lincoln. Back to you, anchors.
For school lunch today, we are having pizza crunchers, green beans, assorted fruit, baked chips, and milk.
Let's enjoy some special announcements.
Mrs. Jordan is here with some important information.
All right, good morning, Lincoln Elementary, and happy Monday. I am here to tell you that there are only 8 days that stand between us and winter break, and I know that we are all very, very excited about that. I have a couple of fun announcements about some fun things that are going to happen over the next 8 days. The first one is for staff. Staff, have you asked someone if they have an elf in their pocket today? I don't know. You should probably ask them. You never know when it's going to pop up. Also, staff meeting is going to be super fun this afternoon. We are making gingerbread houses. And kids, you get to choose and vote on who makes the best gingerbread house. So look for those throughout the week. The other thing that I want to say is everyone has been working really, really super hard. And I am so proud of all the Lion Bucks that everybody has been earning. So I've been keeping track of the tracker and looking at it. And I think it's time to try something. So for the next 8 days, starting today, through the 20th before we go on break, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, you have all earned free seat lunches for the next 8 days. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can keep all of that positivity and responsibility and respect going in the cafeteria while sitting with our friends. Now remember, just because you have this now does not mean if we don't make great choices that I won't assign you a seat and I can't take it away. So just keep that reminder. Everybody in 1st through 5th grade have earned as a whole grade level over 900 Lion Bucks so far just now, and I think it's amazing. Kindergarten has been working so hard as well. They, as a grade level, have earned over 700 Lion Bucks altogether. So they have earned 2 extra 10-minute recesses that their teachers get to choose over the next 8 days when they get to take them. So I am super proud of everyone. I know how hard everyone is working, and I am excited to see how these next 8 days go. Staff, we're going to have a great time, and kids, I'm looking to see you show us that responsibility while enjoying time with your friends.
Mrs. Brenner is here to share about Lexia.
Good morning, Lincoln Elementary. It's Coach Brenner. Happy Monday to you. I'm here for our report about November Lexia. Are you ready? Let's give a drum roll. All right, so these are the classes that have earned 2 Lion Bucks because they were over 90% of their class, even with our Thanksgiving break on Lexia. And those classes are Miss Kogar's class, Mrs. Dinkliff's class, Mrs. Kinnier's class, Mrs. Light's class, Mrs. Murray's class, Miss Sanders' class. Congratulations! Also, our kindergarten friends have their own special goal. They all each receive 2 Lion Bucks for these classes for meeting their kindergarten goal. That is Miss Sullivan's class, Miss Rumsey's class, Miss Lopez's class, and Mrs. Kovach's class. Let me make sure. And Mrs. Magnuson's class. Congratulations! These classes They may have not gotten the 90%, but I looked at the whole school and I thought, Mrs. Brenner, we have to give people a little break with Thanksgiving. So these classes met over 80% despite having that Thanksgiving break, so they earned 1 Lion Buck. And those classes are Mrs. Bassan's class, Mrs. Chokeroof's class, Mrs. Hanson's class, Mrs. Irwin's class, Mrs. Roser's class, Mr. Schodorf's class, and Mrs. Schultz's class. Congratulations! You guys have been working so hard. I was in a special meeting just for Lexia with someone from the state of Ohio who was looking at our Lexia, and she told me an astonishing number. Do you see this number? It's really big. I'm going to need some help from the 5th graders in the room. How would we read this number? All right, let's do it together. 129,902. Whoa. This is the number of units that Lincoln Elementary students have accomplished so far in Lexia this year. That's a huge number. But then it got even better. This number looks smaller, right? Let's read this one together. Here we go. 1,369. This is the number of certificates given out, which means the number of level ups that we've had since the beginning of the year. So over 1,000 times have people leveled up in Lexia in less than half the year. That's a huge thing. I just want to say thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for putting in the effort. Keep it up. Our goal for just until winter break is, can we meet the 90%? So just until winter break, I won't count winter break. We all deserve a break. But just until winter break, can we meet that 90? I think we can. You've got this. Back to you, anchors.
Our December noticing is all about being responsible. How can you show responsibility this month? Remember that your actions affect you and others.
Do you want your stuff back? You do. Then visit the Lost and Found soon to claim your coats, water bottles, lunch sacks, and more. All items will be donated December 15th.
It's time for thumbs up, thumbs down.
You put your thumbs up for yes and your thumbs down for no.
Here we go. Do you consider yourself a pretty good snowball maker? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Do you watch people play video games on YouTube? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
It's dining out day at Cane's on Broad Street this Wednesday. Eat there and part of the money comes back to Lincoln.
Breakfast with Buddies is happening this Thursday morning at 7:30. If your parents signed up and your last name starts with K through Z, bring 2 special grown-ups and be in the cafeteria for donuts. Yum.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, please pause for a moment of silence. It's time for our pause pledge. As a Lincoln Lion, I promise to
Be positive, act responsibly, work hard, and show respect. It's time to celebrate some Lincoln birthdays. Let's appreciate our birthday guests.
Hello, what's your name?
CJ,
And how old are you now?
8.
Happy birthday!
Thanks for tuning in to Lincoln Live. Work hard today.
Individually, we are one drop. Together, we're an ocean. Always know that we are one school, one family.
This message was brought to you by Pilar.
And
We hope you have a